But before all of that, here once again to give us a little winter warmer, will you welcome Ian Waite? Leggy Blonde!
Hello, Leggy Blonde! Hello, Leggy Blonde!
You're the one, Leggy Blonde, Leggy Blonde. Can we say good evening to all our viewers in Holland? Because they're massive Ian Waite fans and they watch every week.
I
just
love
for
it in
you.
Holland.
That's what they're watching for.
Hey, yours.
What did you... Oh, speaking.
Yours.
Nice,
yeah,
speaking Dutch. What did you make of Blackpool, my darling?
I loved it. So many tens.
I know.
It was unbelievable, wasn't it?
It was awesome.
It actually made me feel like I was so wanting to be there. You know, I felt really jealous of everybody up there and having a good time, and I wanted to dance on that tower ballroom.
And you were just sat at home with a box of chocolates and the dog.
With my dog, yes.
What a lovely image.
Getting fat.
Let's have a look. Never. You'll never get that. Let's have a look through the training room doors this week, then, because they've all got to follow those brilliant performances last weekend and carry on towards all the finals and such. Pixie and Trent are doing a Charleston this weekend. The thing I love about Pixie, it doesn't matter what character of the dance, whether it's saucy, whether it's powerful, whether it's romantic, she always perfects it. How's the Charleston looking?
Well, this as well. I mean, it's so fast, Zoe, you cannot believe it. Look at this.
It's not speeded up. It's like
no,
Benny Hill.
No, it's not speeded up, believe it or not. This is how fast it is. Fortunately, as you saw there, if it goes out of sync, and it did on the turns there and some of the moves, it can be a disaster. And also, if I just get this out. There you go.
Say hello to his little friend.
Yes. Yeah. Now, if I just show you here. Now, now here she's matching him perfectly. Look.
Good work.
Now, on some of those turns and also the side-by-side, because it's side-by-side and because it's so fast, if you go slightly out of sync, then it's all over, Zoe. I mean, it'll look a disaster. So they're having a very big challenge to do such a fast Charleston. But hopefully, you know, she's a great dancer, so hopefully it'll be all right.
And that's only the beginning of the week. She always does it on the night. Sinatra and Brendan, I think, are quite happy to say goodbye to their samba and move on to the waltz, because Sinatra, as we know, has been gorgeous in the ballroom. She has. So I think this will be goody.
She has. For me, her ballroom is stunning. She's a very elegant lady. I do feel as though if she was in practice and she's wearing normal shoes, I'm sure she'd get on better, because there's a lot of pivoting in the ballroom. And here, as you can see, going around Brendan, she's struggling. There are a few reasons why she's struggling on those pivots. One, I think, because of the shoes. If she was wearing proper shoes, she'd turn properly. And she struggles with the when you've got trainers on, you're sticking to the floor.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, when you're pivoting, you need to make sure you go around your partner, then through the legs, through the legs. See, and then you can go around.
Just let's do that forever. Hang on, here we go.
I would like to, but the unfortunate thing is we have to carry on.
Yes, of course we must. We must. Yeah. Soldier on. Caroline and Pasha are doing an American Smooth. They've got a big band number. They've got Frank Sinatra to dance to this weekend. Fred and Ginger styling. Do you think is this going to be great?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's looking very good. Although she's slightly out of sync with Pasha here. She's slightly behind. And it's all a bit hard for me. What I'd like her to do is I'd like her to finesse those endings, so that here, you watch this ending here, she just puts the arm out, and maybe that's in the music, maybe it is that quick.
Like a
but
brass
I'd like her to, on the end of every step, to elongate the step, elongate to the end. Make sure we string it out.
Okay.
You know, because that's the smooth.
Look how cute she looks. Only Caroline could wear pop socks and a ballroom shoe and still look hot. Simon and Christina have got to follow that incredible Argentine tango.
Let's take a look at it then, because it's very fast.
With a salsa.
Look at this armography. Now, it's going to be difficult going from that. How brilliant is that,
looks amazing.
Zoe? Absolutely brilliant. Very fast. And he finishes
it.
I love that he finishes it with a lovely leap at the end there. Look. But I think it's a very difficult act to follow last week. 3 10s, and it was such an amazing dance. I loved it, and it was so intimate. But this is a big, fun, and very rhythmical dance. And I think he's going to do well. And I think he's leaping for joy. But the reason I'm putting these penguins in there...
why the penguins?
Because it's cold outside and it's topical.
Yes.
Very topical, so I just thought I'd put that.
And all that. OK, you go and help yourself to a couple of my walnut whips, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes for a little bit more. Ian Waite, everybody. Now, next up...